All right, everyone that was following the Ranger swap, I'm really disappointed that I had to cancel that project. I was in the middle of leaving the military. My wife and I, we moved back up to where she's from in Michigan. And unfortunately, I had to sell the entire project, and maybe down the road I can do something similar to that. But I bet by that time somebody will already have it done. I know at the time when I started the build, it was the only one that I could find that the only, at least first, or what, I don't remember what generation Ranger I was using, but the first 3.5 liter EcoBoost swap into a Ford Ranger that I could find by scouring the internet. But so 2 years later, what I ended up doing is we have my son, and then we just had another one, and then I couldn't really get back into something similar to that, so I went kind of back into the car scene. As you can see, this is actually a 2003 base model CTS. What happened was I bought a salvage, well, what I thought was a salvage title CTSV off eBay, and I'll have all the pictures of the car I originally bought and at the end of this video, but it ended up being a scrap title, and I wasn't aware of that. I tried to fight it with the guy. It was super clean, 05, 70,000 miles, and unfortunately, all they would let me do here in Michigan, I tried everything possible to see if I could save that vehicle and not have to swap everything over, but that wasn't the case. So what I ended up doing is buying an 03 base model, and I swapped everything over from the 05, except for the sunroof and a couple electronics, which I can go more into detail later on. But this is finally the finished project. You'll see the videos or the pictures at the end of this video, but it was a blue, you can see in the firewall, it was blue base model CTS, and my V was a silver. And so I did it's kind of like a vinyl wrap paint to this stealth gray, but it swapped over really nice. It was the cradle, I swapped over the cradles, the rear member, the engine cradle, everything swapped over and bolted right into place into this 03. It came out really, I did the interior, the dash, everything. I've got that bezel. I was out doing I just had to pull the engine again because I had a oil pan gasket leak, and I just finished up doing that, but I'll start it up on the next video. But it runs pretty good. I got a couple engine codes for lean condition on bank 2, but other than that, I don't have any electronics issues yet. I had to do some splicing to use the factory body harness from the 03 as opposed to swapping over the CTSV body harness. But I swapped over the sub, I swapped over all the speakers, the door pan. I actually just swapped the door panels, or the entire doors, not the door panels, from the V, so I didn't rip the panels off and all that. So I just swapped the doors over completely. Yeah, I did you saw the batteries mounted back here. I did, with the interior out, I did the routing of this 2-aught cable for the remote battery location. I'll show you how it looks up here. But yeah, it's pretty nice. In the next video, I'll start it up, show you guys it runs well. But if you have any questions about doing the swap, hit me up, shoot me a message and an email, and fire away. But for the most part, it was pretty cut and dry. All right. Once again, sorry about the cancellation of that EcoBoost swap. This car probably won't appeal to any of those who are following the Ranger. It's a completely different genre, right? But this will be what I'll be playing with for the next year or so. All right, guys.